Hi, I'm Brian Thayard. Thanks for joining me. However you found your way to this video. I know there are no accidents, nothing's at random. And I call these videos messages to you, myself, for myself, because messages are always for the messenger, first for the messenger. And of course, there's no difference ultimately between the message and the messenger and those who the messages are given to. So may you be blessed today by the powerful prayer I'm about to give, that I find very useful for situations like adverse situations, victimization, um, times when things just don't seem to be going like you think they should. Sums up the whole ego structure right there. So that's what this prayer is for. And let's start with whatever situation you may be preoccupied with, or maybe the situation you're just in right now as you listen to this video. You can say these words to yourself as I say them. Take them in deeply to your heart and just know that they are designed to bring you back to a place of empowerment. That's the intention of these words. And it starts with, I have invented this situation as I see it. And even if it doesn't seem that way, only I am responsible for what I think I see, how I feel, and respond. I'll say it again slowly. I have invented this situation as I see it. And even if it doesn't seem that way, only I am responsible for what I think I see, how I feel, and respond. So as you take those words in, notice how they redirect your mind to a place of empowerment. Or they can, if they haven't yet. You can let them redirect your mind to a place of empowerment. So our empowerment is kind of the key, I think the key word here, because we're all longing to know our true power. And anytime we feel at the effect of any situation, whether it's a family situation or with a loved one or an intense relationship dynamic, or it could be parent-child, boss, colleague, you name it. Those are the relationships that really will offer us an opportunity, some of the relationships that will offer us the opportunity to come back to a place of deep empowerment. Because when we're in a situation where we feel like we're at the effect of what others seem to be doing, or how they are behaving, or how they are not behaving like we wish they would, then those are the times where we're giving our power away. We've given our power to the form of the situation to dictate how we feel. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We've given the form the power to dictate how we feel. And the truth is, nothing can make you feel anything. That's a powerful, deep truth. Nothing can make you feel good or bad. If you want to know empowerment, that's like an uncompromising core place to start. Now, I'm not saying you won't have moments where you do feel like others are making you feel something, but at those times, use this prayer. I have invented this situation as I see it. And even if it doesn't seem that way, only I am responsible for what I think I see, how I feel and respond. And you might want to add, and I want, and say out loud what you want. I want peace, for example. I want truth. If you want something less than eternal, you're going to find that the power of this prayer is less than effective. Because what we want has to be clear in our heart, otherwise it's not going to give us clear results. And if you want something in the world that is less than eternal, you'll find that you're kind of caught up in this law of attraction teaching. And the law of attraction's not, it's not a bad or wrong teaching, but it's very limited in terms of the results that it will bring to you. You could be very good at manifesting all kinds of things, but those law of attraction teachings all boil down to ultimately getting what you want and realizing it doesn't matter. That's the deep truth. And you might not get it in this lifetime. If you've really, been at this a long time, it might be future lifetimes, or you might be to that point where you're just, done with law of attraction teachings and ready for happiness, ready for essential nature, ready to recognize your essential nature, ready to let everything in your life be a means to point you back to your essential nature. Let everything in your world be an opportunity to recognize that there's something about your true nature that is uncompromising. It cannot be compromised. It cannot be watered down. It's a direct line, you could say, to the infinite, to the divine. And it's the most important thing that you could, want or come to in any given moment. It's the most important thing you could want or come to in any given moment. So, what that says to me is that when you are in that place, it's of at least acknowledging that there's something so precious it can't be compromised. You can't compromise it. That it gives your life and your circumstances a completely different meaning, even however adverse or favorable those circumstances may seem. If they're favorable, you'll start to see, wow, there's something more than this, even though it seems favorable. And if they're not favorable, you'll start to see, wow, thank you for this situation, for helping me to see that something so deep within me can't be affected by this situation. There's something way beyond the form of things. So the prayer in your heart is all important. Don't let the form dictate how well you're doing. Don't let the form of any situation or circumstance tell you if you're good or if you're bad. Just be open to that kind of determination. It's like a profound determination not to be a victim, not to be at the effect of anything, to be at cause. to be at cause, to recognize source. It all starts and stops with you. So I'll finish with the prayer once more, just so you can feel everything I've said sort of tied together with this prayer. I have invented this situation as I see it. And even if it doesn't seem that way, only I am responsible for what I think I see, how I feel, and respond. Hallelujah. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye-bye for now.